don't know. I think we might have RHONJ in our lives for the next fucking 100 years. Okay. Gia says she can be a housewife. She said, well, I think I could definitely handle it on my own. You're Teresa's fucking daughter. I think if you got the contract for Housewives and you were there, I think you could handle it on your own. I don't think Gia should ever be a housewife when Teresa's a housewife. That's my opinion. Look, mother daughter are not going to go against each other. Do you really want to tempt this? Look what's going on with Monica. Look what's going on with our girl Monica Garcia in Salt Lake. Man, we haven't had a mother daughter messy relationship like this forever. A lot of you, which I agree with, don't believe it. They think everything Monica does is fake and calculated. Monica might get herself fucking fired, guys. Monica might get herself actually fired from the Real Housewives of Salt Lake City. I don't think so, but I agree. It doesn't really all seem real to me, but I just think it's a weird dynamic. It'll be like just like another feather in Teresa's cap. It will never be. We have 5 housewives, and like this season that's coming up, we love the mixing up of Jackie's now Team Teresa and this and that. It'll never be Gia versus Teresa. So it's like it's too strong a bond that can't be broken. We've never had a mother-daughter. I think it would be interesting. I mean, what a fucking shame. Shame that would be if Gia took the job and then there were problems between her and Teresa, which I don't ever foresee. But I mean, we have the Richards sisters, which we're about to get into. So I don't know. I think when Teresa rides off into the sunset, the biggest power move in the history of Housewives will be replacing yourself with your daughter. Oh my God, brilliant. Melissa's been doing some press. She's out at the Jingle Ball. She went to a movie premiere and she says she's changing her tune now. She says, look, Teresa wants nothing to do with me. Guess what? The feeling is mutual, babe. I had a great season. I believe it. They hate each other. I believe it. Melissa's like, okay, I'm happy. We're never going to have anything to do with each other. I don't think it's sustainable, Messy G. I don't think it's sustainable, Josefina Gogacita. I think if two people are not speaking, there's only so many seasons we can go. So let's watch this season. You do all realize that the reunion for RHONJ, for everyone who doesn't want to watch RHONJ, and that's a lot of you, have been slipping in. We're just going to listen to you on Patreon. Great. Come on. Just listen to me. I'll give you all the highlights. But the reunion, I think you'll still tune into. It's going to be the first time these two come face to face. So do you realize this reunion of RHONJ is going to be explosive? I mean, I don't understand. Teresa's going to sit there and speak to Andy and say, tell Messy G to shut the fuck up. And Messy G is going to say, tell Teresa, fuck you. And then Josefina Gorgasita with her, high heels and all are going to come on and like do her dance. It's going to be a great reunion, but RHOBH, let's recap. I don't think we got time for Miami, guys. That took a long, man, you just got to shut the fuck up, David, and move it on. Everyone tells me they like my tangents. Now, really, this was the episode that we delved into Kyle's thing here. So Kyle has this life coach, therapist. I mean, can't anyone just be a fucking therapist these days? I don't know about a life coach. Look, if I was going to hire a life coach, I would hire our podcast guest, Randy Spelling, Aaron Spelling, and Tori Spelling's sister, Tori Spelling's brother. Randy's a life coach. That's who I would hire if I was going to hire one. I'm not hiring a life coach, okay? I don't need a life coach. Wake up. You're healthy, be fucking happy, do your work, make tons of money, and enjoy life. Okay? We're healthy. What's the problem? I don't want a life coach. Leave me the fuck alone. I'm healthy. I got no problems. I hope I'm healthy tomorrow, or I hope I'm healthy by the end of this podcast. I hope I don't have anything going on inside of me. That's all I care about. I just want to be healthy, and I am. So just count our blessings and be happy. People make so many fucking problems for themselves in life. If you want to be happy, you'll turn the dial to happiness. I know it's not that easy. Mental illness is a real thing. I get it. Well, I don't want a fucking life coach, okay? Let me just be. So Kyle has a life coach. So we're seeing, the life coach is telling her, if a relationship is toxic, it doesn't matter if it's their family. Okay, I agree with that. It's like it's kind of like, look, when this whole thing happened with Morgan and Mauricio and blah, blah, I said right away, I think part of this has to do with Kathy, that she saw the light with Kathy. She finally spoke up to Kathy, and it feels good when you feel like there's a noose hanging over your neck, your older sister, Kathy, and then you're finally kind of free and doing your own thing. That feels so good. And you don't stop there. You don't stop there. Okay. Any of you that are on a self-empowerment tour now, and you all should be, when you break free of a toxic relationship, oh God, everyone wants to know why I'm so happy lately. Girl, it's like, I don't know. It's just, I don't have any toxic, not even lately. I've been happy for a while, but you just cut out the toxicity in your life. It's that simple. Nothing, peace of mind. It's like you either know how to bring it to yourself or you don't. And once you do, life is so simple. So you don't stop with just one person when you're in, really, I'm there. I have no drama in my life. I have no toxicity. It's very simple. You are just cut out. And anyone that tries to make you feel bad about your decisions, that's called gaslighting. So I believe, like I said this right away, and now apparently Kyle's life coach is saying this. I wish I was getting the $1,000 an hour. It's her, she even says, it's Kathy. She comes to her senses, cuts out Kathy. You don't stop there. It's a chain effect. So her passing of her best friend, Lorraine, that had an effect. Look, when someone takes their own life, it's got to be, if you really think about it, it is a big thing that Kyle is going through. Like when you have a great friend that, like, imagine someone you talk to all day, every day in your life, and then they take their own life with like no real warning signs to you. It does fuck you up. Excuse me. I don't know why I'm sneezing, okay? Oh, I'm gonna sneeze again. What the hell? I'm like alert. You know what it is? Being in the Hamptons makes me sneeze, okay? It's the pollen in the air out here. I gotta get the fuck out of here. I'm actually heading to New York City today, so there you go. But it's gotta fuck you up when it's like a best friend of yours that you speak to every day, and just to be like, you just seem so happy. So, and I love that they put the warning on the end. We've all, I'm sure, known someone that's taken their own life. It's such a, oh, guys, there's always help. It's such a final act. Just nothing is that bad. Call me, slip into my DMs if you're thinking of doing anything crazy. I mean, just ignore the noise and stay off social media. It's just, I would never be on social media if it wasn't my job. I've said that before. I stand by it. Then I wouldn't have all of you, and I love all of you. So there you go. So I really, Kathy, and I think it's good that we got an insight into this. And yeah, that affects Kyle. So it all makes sense. And it does make you take stock of your life. And look, people are living longer these days. 50 is not old, 60 is not old, 70